You hear the breathing? Hi, Tammy, Cinematic Skeins. This is kind of sort of an episode, but not really. I'm going to show one thing. It's going to be talk heavy because I got things I want to say. I have things I want to say. I know grammar. Hi, okay, Tammy, Cinematic Skeins. I knit, dye, crochet, sew. There's more in there. Spin. I forget what I'm talking about. I go off on tangents. I ramble. My dogs interrupt me. Theo is panting. He just came in from outside though, so. I have a mouse. In case you're not on the Instagram, there's a mouse in the house. He's been here before. And then he went away. He's back. And he destroyed almost all of my dry goods. Not saying he ate everything, but he took samples out of every single package I had in my pantry. Every single package. On the bright side, I don't have a lot of carbs in there right now. That little, all of it, like I like rice. It's one of my favorite foods. I have varieties of rice in my pantry. Or I should say, I had varieties of rice in my pantry. Now all I have left is jasmine rice. And the only reason I have that is because it was in a locked container and not in a bag. My rice, the wheat germ, the farro, the barley, the crackers, the Korean sweet potato noodles, the pancake mix, everything. He ate everything. So I bought all these freaking containers and jars and put all of my dry goods that I use on a regular in jars and put cleaned out my pantry, bleached it down, all that stuff. Bought all these jars, got, the dog biscuits and even got into the dog treats, y'all. Got all the stuff in the jars. So like my pantry looks like one of those rich people's pantries where everything's all like labeled and pretty and like matching jar, whatever, sort of, because I'm cheap. But the pantry has been cleared out, right? Okay, so did all that. Then I went to Salada and got a salad and those freaking wheat croissants that are so freaking delicious. I got a little bag of those. I was like, I'm gonna have those for breakfast tomorrow. And I put them in a little Ziploc bag and left them on the counter so they wouldn't get hard. Like if I put them in the fridge, I left them on the counter. This little bastard chewed through the plastic bag that I had them in, chewed through the bag that the croissants were in, the paper bag, and ate literally half of the croissant. Like he ripped the middle out. He ate my freaking croissant. And I had 3 of them. I had to throw the rest away because I don't know what kind of germs that mouse has. He touched one. He could have touched all of it. I had to throw my croissants away, y'all. So that means he is somehow getting onto the counter. Gross. So I'm thinking it's just one. I know I read a thing. It's like, if you see one mouse, there's more. I'm pretty sure it's just one because he's not leaving there wasn't enough of a mess for it to be more than one. I think it's just one mouse. So I ordered some humane traps. It's like it's not the cage kind. It's actually plastic, but the mechanism is the same. So he's going to go in, I'm going to trap him, and I'm going to drive like 5 miles away. Because like the thing I read said to drive at least 2 miles away to release them so they don't come back to your house. I'm going to drive 5 if I can catch the bastard. The messed up thing is I discovered him because I went into the pantry to get some popcorn and my popcorn maker. And when I moved the popcorn maker, the mouse fell onto the floor and I was like, holy shit, it's a mouse. And I was like, oh, hi, little guy. And I was like, oh, you're like a little Gus. Excited for this mouse, my friends. And then I turned around and was like, I don't have anything to catch you with. And then it ran past me under the cupboard thing. So I was like, okay, you're just here then. And I was like, maybe I'll catch you in the pantry another day. So And then I cleaned out the pantry and discovered the destruction, and I'm upset. I'm upset. But apparently it was living inside the box that I keep my KitchenAid mixer in, because I keep it in the box it came in. So I had to throw that away. So now my KitchenAid mixer's all just out and exposed to the elements, which bothers me because it's copper and, you know, copper patinas. Mice. Anywho, I'm hoping that problem alleviates itself soon. The trap should be here today. I'm gonna put some peanut butter crackers in it and set it in the bottom of the pantry, and maybe I'll catch a mouse tonight. That's what's going on in my world. How's your world going? Sorry, that was a long rant. I'm sorry. I complained about the mouse on Instagram, but this is my first, like, you know, video about it. That damn mouse. Ugh. I was so mad. My rice, man. My rice. The snacks was okay. I could have dealt with the snacks, but my rice. He even ate the forbidden rice. The forbidden rice. The black rice that's purple when you cook. Anyway. I'm not going to talk about the mouse anymore. Okay. Anyway, reason I'm here. Not a true episode. I want to chit chat about some things, and it may seem like a bummer, but to me it's not a bummer. It may be a bummer to some of you guys, and I'm hoping that I don't lose you guys, because I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be doing stuff, but so you guys know how I had to take a break from dyeing because of my wrist. I tried dyeing for the last couple of days, and my wrist hurts a little bit, which is okay. It's okay. It's tolerable, but it's not as fun as it was. And I don't know if that's just because I have things I'd rather be doing. Look, see, you're knocking stuff over. I did mention the dog interruptions, right? Theo's trying to get comfortable, and it's a mess in here because I'm reorganizing again. Because I'm thinking about destashing some things. But anyway, along with that, this all goes together. Are you done? Okay, so dyeing. When I first started dyeing, I was dyeing for myself, dyeing for fun, and just, you know, what I created was what I created and whatever. Since I started dyeing as a yarn seller, it's not as fun. Like, I do enjoy making things for you guys. I enjoy sharing things with you guys, but it was more fun to dye for me, instead of trying to think of like what would people be interested in, or what's in right now that people like Barbie yarn. Like I should dye Barbie yarn, which I'm not doing. But but stuff like that, like, you know, when Wednesday came out, everybody was dyeing Wednesday yarn. It's like, should I dye Wednesday yarn? And I did. But I mean, that was feasible for me because I love the Addams Family. But I mean, in general, I'm dyeing more, like, well, I was dyeing more for what I thought people would be interested in, like movies that I like, that I feel like other people like, you know. Words. I'm getting a headache. But it's just not as fun anymore. And I don't know. And I've mentioned before, like, I was taking a break from dyeing, but I wasn't going to quit dyeing. I'm still not going to quit dyeing, but, and it's not like I dyed that often to begin with, because as I've mentioned before, dyeing for me is a hobby. It's not a, like, I mean, it's a business, but it's a hobby. And it's a hobby that I'm just not feeling right now. So here's what's going to happen. It's hard for me to put into words exactly how I'm feeling about it, so I'm going to stop trying. But here's what's the basic gist of this is this. Basic gist of it is this. I'm going to close the Cinematic Skeins website. It's $50 a month and I'm not selling any yarn. So it's not worth it to keep it up. That's not to say that yarn will not be available to you guys. I'm just going to have to, do another way of doing it. So here's what I'm thinking. When I dye something that I have extra of, or like, I intentionally dyed a bunch of that will be available for purchase or whatever, I will show it on here or post it on Instagram and say, hey, I have this available, reach out to me if you're interested, and first come, first serve kind of thing. Another indie dyer mentioned to me that they don't actually have a website, like, through Shopify, because my website's through Shopify. They don't have a Shopify. They use Square because it's like cheaper, but you don't have an actual website. It's more like a social media kind of storefront thing. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, the Shopify, it's not worth $50 a month to me to keep that open if I'm not selling any yarn. Especially because I just filed my taxes and I haven't sold any yarn in 3 months. Granted, I haven't really been dyeing because of my wrist, so that might be that, but it's not worth it to me right now to keep that open. So I'm going to shut that down. With that said, all the yarn in the shop and the Chiagu Forte needles. Yes, and the Chiagu Forte needles will all be on sale tomorrow. Or maybe Monday. Do I want to do a de-stash? Do I? I don't know. I may also do a de-stash at some point. I don't feel like doing that right now. Like, I have some yarn set aside that I want to de-stash, but I really don't feel like going through, like, taking pictures and posting it all on the website. I don't feel like it right now. So that may happen later. And maybe I'll do like an Instagram de-stash like some of the other people I see do. So yeah, everything on the website is going to be on sale starting tomorrow. Buy it, empty it. The website needs to go away, and I would really like to sell the inventory that I have now so it stops taking up space. Yes. So yeah, that's the Cinematic Skeins business stuff that I wanted to discuss. Like, everything's going to be on sale because I want to shut the website down. And then if by chance there's stuff left after that, it will be available on a first come, first serve, or on Square or whatever I decide to do, or whatever I decided to set up in order to maintain Cinematic Skeins. Cinematic Skeins is not going away. I'm just, like I said, dyeing is not, I'm not feeling it right now, and I don't want to dye when I don't feel it because I won't really care what I'm doing. Today I'm dyeing rainbows. Because that yarn I showed you guys, the black and white and rainbow yarn, We Are Who We Are, I think is what it was called, the 3 Irish Girls yarn that I showed last time. I'm about to start working on that. And I realized I didn't have enough of my rainbow yarn left to do heel toes cuffs. So I dyed some more today. And then I dyed a little bit extra just because I didn't want to just dye one mini. So I dyed like some half skeins and a couple more minis just so I can like have them. Anyway, the other thing I've been dyeing Warlock stuff, cause I mentioned on here, like, it was something like, what was I talking about? I was talking about like the news or something, and how like the Kardashians was news, but the fact that nobody had found Julian Sands yet wasn't. Well, they found him, y'all. And so I dyed some more Warlock yarn. If you guys remember my Bright Night shawl, do I have it over here? Oh, I do. Can I reach it though without falling over? Oh, yeah. All right. So, and I finally remembered what the colors were. This was Channel Me a Spirit, and this was Coven. What I did is I combined them to create a new Channel Me a Spirit colorway in honor of the movie Warlock, because it's my favorite Julian Sands movie. And I made Warlock yarn. Yeah. That's just telling me my mouse trap is here. And it's a humane trap, you guys. It's a catch and release trap. It's not a kill the mouse thing. I don't do that. So yeah, I made Warlock yarn. So it's like a grayish lavender kind of vibe. You can see like a touch of purple in that bit there, if it wants to focus right there. And then this is the Seance colorway, which is like a silver. It's a silver with an overlay of like a very light touch of lavender, but it's silver. It's not purple at all, but it's got like a slight purple to it to give it the right color that I like. It's like a, anyway, this is Seance on the old school silver stellina. Old school. The base I used to get that I still have some of. My old silver screen base, which is 5% silver stellina. My new silver screen base is 10%, but this is the 5% because that's, I have like 10 of these left. So that's what I dyed. And yeah, so this is the new 75-25 that I told you guys I was going to try, that was more of a, you know, more of a sock yarn. And I like it. It's much floofier than my old 75-25, so I am a happy camper. So this is my Warlock colorway. I think there's 5 of them. I dyed 5 of those. Well, that's my Channel Me a Spirit sock set. So I dyed 5 of those. I also dyed a Warlock colorway, and I dyed a Runestone colorway. But the Runestone colorway is bleeding a little bit, so I'm resetting that right now. And the Warlock colorway, I'm gonna play with a little bit more. It's bleeding a little bit, not really bleeding. It's tinting the water blue, and I can't figure out why, because there's not that much blue in it. So I'm going to reset that next just to make sure, because it may be me. I may have forgotten to put the citric acid in the water, because I did that with the rainbow that I dyed today. So it might be me. So yeah, I'm resetting those to make sure they're good. But that's all that I have dyed right now. That's all I plan to dye for right now. And I mostly dyed those because I was originally going to participate in the Home Row Handcraft July Shop Hop thing, the Halloween in July Shop Hop. I told you guys that because I was going to dye Vincent Price collection for it. But then my wrist got messed up and I couldn't. But she's still doing stuff. And she's like, if you still want to, you know, if you want to do a pre-order, if you want to dye like a couple of things, just go ahead and mention it. I just want to, you know, share you guys with everybody. And I think she's really awesome for doing that. So yeah, I dyed it for that. And Julian Sands, because dyed that. Okay. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was something. I talked about the shop and the website. Oh, the make-alongs, knit-alongs, trying to get you guys to participate in things. I've gotten a lot of suggestions on what I should do, and, you know, people telling me what other people do. I appreciate it. I do. And I don't want this to come across wrong, but I don't want to do what everybody else is doing because it bothers me. So if somebody else has a thing that they do, I don't want to do it too, because then I feel like I'm copying, and I want to do my own thing. So I appreciate the suggestions, and some of them sounded pretty cool. Like, I love the ideas and I think they're pretty nifty, but I would feel like a thief if I used them. So I'm just going to keep doing what I do. What was my first make-along? My first make-along was do something movie themed. And I had a decent number of participants in that one. And then this other one like the shawl make along that I had where I only had 2 people participate. Honestly, I only did the make along because I was giving away the yarn for it and because it's a local yarn shop to me and I wanted to, you know, give them some support. Anyway, but here's what I'm going to do, because I told you guys I had this thing I wanted to give away, because I still want to give the stuff away, y'all. I'm going to give it away, and it's going to be for a make along, and here's the theme, and I think everybody can get behind it. Rainbows. Rainbows. It doesn't even have to be a traditional rainbow. It doesn't have to be like, you know, Roy G. Biv. It can be your version of Roy G. Biv, but rainbows. Rainbow, make along, crochet, knit, sew, crafty, whatever, make something with a freaking rainbow in it. Boom, done. Y'all can participate in that, okay? You can participate in that. And it's going to be a make along through, let's see, y'all people with kids, they're going back to school soon, right? Let's do through the end of September, or should we just do it for the month of August? Do I have anything to do in September? Or October? We should do it through October. But no, because I want to do a Halloween thing in October. Okay, September, into September. Make something with rainbows. That's all you have to do. And I was told that like the Instagram hashtag things aren't working properly anymore. So if you guys are watching on the YouTube, you don't really have to worry about the Instagram, right? How will we do this? Because not everybody's on Ravelry. Oh, how to do it. All right, if you're not on Ravelry or Instagram, tell me what method would be best for you to post a picture of your work. Finished objects. We got to have somewhere for me to see the finished objects so I can put you in. Right? Right. Okay. I mean, y'all could email me, but then my email will be blowing up and I don't want to deal with all that either. Talk amongst yourselves. This will not start until next month. So it'll be August 1st through September 30th, 31st. September 1 to 30 or 31. 30, right? 30. September. Yeah. September is one of the months with 30. I always forget. And we'll do that. Rainbow something, and I'll come up with something. Anyway, here's the prize. Madeline Tosh did a collaboration with Black Purl Magic and bought this for myself, but I didn't realize the yarn was single ply. So it's going to be some single ply yarn. And this cute bag, I love the bag. It's like a little square. It kind of looks like a shaving kit type bag. Sorry, it's stuffed in that bag for a bit. It's unicorns. Unicorn rainbow bag. It's super cute. It's just got stuffing in it. It's just stuffed with paper. It's super shiny foily on the inside. Isn't that fun? And it comes with this Mad Tosh Discotheque yarn in the Tosh Merino Light, which is 100% superwash merino wool, single ply. 420 yards. Focus. There we go. It's really pretty, right? It's really pretty. I could have said do something unicorn themed, but you know, rainbows, unicorns and rainbows, they go together. So this is going to be the prize for the make-along. We're going to do rainbows. And I'll come up with like a fun... I mean, if the hashtags aren't working, why do I need to come up with a fun hashtag? I don't know, whatever. This is going to be the giveaway for the rainbow thing. That's fun, right? And even though it says discotheque, it's giving me mermaid vibes. So yeah, so Black Pearl Magic Bag and some Madeline Tosh yarn. Boom. That'd be the prize, y'all, for September 30th. So we're going to do that. And since I'm here, my latest spinning. These are the Rolags I made myself. I haven't washed these yet, so they're probably all going to fluff up. And I just finished these this morning. It's my gray floof. It was supposed to be 4-ply, but I made it a 2-ply because I didn't like the way the 4-ply looked with this color. But see the sparkly bits? Fun! And have I looked at yardage? No. Oh, these might go together. Look at that. Oh, I wonder if this will go with my black and white yarn. Speaking of which, Paradise Fiber sent me the wrong tweed. So, can't show y'all that. Anyway, this is Charlie. Oink, oink. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? Oh, the little piggy. I wish he oinked. So cute. Okay. Let's open the spinning box, because that's the other reason I wanted to do the video, because it's here and I need to open it because it's yin and yang and I have to. Okay. That was enough of a downer, right? It's not a downer, I swear. It'll be okay. I will die when I feel like it. And it'll be more fun because I will actually really like whatever I create, because I did it purposely. Right? Look at the koi fish. Koi fish. In case y'all are new, I like Asian things a lot. I feel like I was born in the wrong culture. Or I shouldn't have been American or something, because I think one of the things I like about Asian communities, or like the Asian culture in general, is they care about their community and their people. Like, you know, if you go to Korea, like, one of the main things they ask you first, did you eat? Like, I like how they care about everything. It's like a community, you know? Whereas my community is like, you're an Oreo, we don't like you. Anyway. Silhouettes. Where's postcard? I like the postcards. Where is it? Ooh, Japanese milk bread recipe. Yeah, I like Japanese milk bread. Oh, I made kimchi jjigae, vegetarian version. So good. I did tweak it a little bit because I was trying to use up some stuff in the freezer. Yang Yang crispy beef, and I made vegetarian because I don't eat Charlies. I don't eat piggies. Yang Yang crispy beef. From the Food Network, though, we don't know about that. They don't know what they're doing. Okay. Fire and Ice. That looks fun. That looks fun. Oh, that's gonna come out like all heathered looking. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Where's my postcard? Y'all don't understand. I love those little postcards. They're super cute. Is there no postcard? There's no postcard. That makes me sad. This one's called Harmony. That's pretty. That's pretty and like autumny. All right, so this is 100% merino, and this one's Corriedale. It's sad there's no postcard. Fiber is he wearing pants? Sorry, my neighbor is like half nude. Lincoln long wool. Those are my favorite sheep. They have my hair. Look, 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 look. They're so cute. Okay, I love Valet Blacknose because they're just freaking adorable. How can you not? But when I went to, was it Maryland Sheep and Wool? Yes, when I went to Maryland Sheep and Wool and I saw Lincoln long wools for the first time, I was like, I have a favorite sheep. We're friends. We have the same hair. I love them. They're adorable and they let me pet them. So I do know that Lincoln long wool is more like for carpet and not for wearing, which kind of sucks because I would love to make a Lincoln long wool sweater because they're cute, but it's okay. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. And then Snow on the Mountain nylon custom blend faux cashmere. Faux cashmere? This is an interesting mix of color. Not sure how I feel about it. It's not yellow, it's like a green. It's a weird mix of colors. Like, I mean, well, it ends up kind of pinkish looking. See? I don't know. This is a weird mix of colors. I would never think to put these together. Fiber samples. And a necklace. A yin yang necklace. Do you guys remember when everybody's obsessed with yin and yang in the 90s? I was one of those kids. And an earth pop. Mango Tango. Yum. Oh, there's no postcard. I'm so sad. I really like the postcard she puts in. There's no postcard. Aww. I like the fiber a lot though. This will be fun to spin. I'm excited. I'm sad there's no postcard. Why is there no postcard this time? Oh well. I mean, I did get a Japanese milk bread recipe. That's worth it. And a gooey mac and cheese recipe. Everybody loves mac and cheese. Okay, well that's all I want to do. Tell you guys about the shop and the sale and open my spinning box, and hopefully I still have you guys following and whatnot, even though I'm not dying as often. I'm still here. I'm still going to be making the things and spinning the things. I am winding down on the spinning. Tour de Fleece is almost over. I'm pretty sure everybody's sick of my spinning on Instagram right now. I've spun enough. I'm still going to spin, but you know, I can slow it down. I don't need to spin like every single day, even though I probably will. I have some things I want to work on. I scored some more Inglenook fibers, even though I'm not supposed to be buying stuff. She had a Wednesday colorway. And it kind of looks like, what's that colorway I love by Malabrigo? Candome. It kind of looks like that a little bit. So I didn't really need it, but I bought it anyway because it's my vibe. And yeah, I had to. And then what else do I have coming? Oh, I told you guys I only had fiber coming. I do have yarn coming, and it actually will be here today. I had pre-ordered some yarn from Destination Yarn because it was Chesapeake Bay themed, and you know, I'm from Virginia, Maryland, Chesapeake Bay. So I had pre-ordered that. That's actually arriving soon. or like it's arriving today. And I think that's all the yarn. And I'm keeping myself from going to On the Lamb Yarn Shop today. They're having a 50% off of Araucania yarn today. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go. I have Araucania yarn over there. I need to knit. I'm not going. Other than flock, I'm going to try real hard. real hard to knit from stash for a little bit. Take my, need a break. With the monies and the whatnots. The Ashford Joy Wheel. Chavis, thank you for mentioning that on your thing, by the way. I appreciate that. It is still available. I am still accepting reasonable offers. And if nobody buys it, that'll just be the wheel I take places, because if it gets damaged, my heart won't be broken. What else? Ooh, flock's coming up. Is it 2 weeks? 1 week? Oh my, less than 2 weeks? What's today? The 22nd? Oh, flock is soon. Maybe I'll try to get some footage while I'm there. I'm really bad about doing that. Because when I'm at a place, I'm like super focused. Like, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna go. And then I forget to do things like film for you guys. I'll try though. I'll try. And again, I'm going to try real hard. Try real hard not to buy a lot while I'm there. I already saw the lady that does the sheep. It's Denim and Rain fiber. That's what it's called. She has a special one for Seattle, for flock. So can I get the sheep? I'm going to get the sheep. And then who else did I see? I saw a pottery place. They showed a mug with sheep on it and flowers, and it was like a 3D kind of effect on the mug. So right now the plan is stitch markers and a mug. We'll see what happens. And the whole Barbenheimer thing, y'all. I have to admit, I did buy some yarn. Somebody sent me, they're like, hey, there's yarn for it. And I was like, I want to hate this, but I don't. And I ended up buying it. So I'll show you guys that when it arrives. I bought Barbenheimer yarn. Oh, why? And I didn't even get to go see Oppenheimer. Like yesterday, I'd been sick for a couple days, so I didn't go see it on the release, like, the pre-release night. Like sometimes the movie theaters have it on like Wednesday instead of Friday. I didn't go to that. I didn't go Friday. I was going to go this morning, but by the time I woke up, it had already sold out, and I'm not going to sit in the far back. I want to see. So I may not be able to see it this weekend. We'll see what happens. Might try to go to a showing tomorrow. Definitely not going to make it to any today, because the theaters I want to go to are sold out. Whatever, it's fine. I do want to see it in the theater though, so I'll see it when I see it. Other than that, I don't have anything else. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Feel free to comment, questions, concerns. Questions. Maybe we can do a Q&A. Let's do a Q&A. I haven't done that in a bit. You guys want to ask me something? I'm pretty open. Ask me some things. We'll do that next video, maybe. Oh, we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. We could do a Q&A, and then I could show you guys stuff from Flock, and that'll be the next video. And then, the stuff that's arriving that I bought that I shouldn't have bought, whatever. And I think my next hyperfixation is going to be sewing, because I want to make some bags with some of the fabric that's in there. Because I got to show you guys this dog fabric I bought. It's dogs with glasses. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, that's it. I'm going to go. I will talk to you guys again soon after Flock. Bye.